Hi guys, welcome back. I'm here with my next World Athletics Championship Medalist Predictions video. Tonight we're going to discuss the men's 10,000 meters, which is set to take place Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time or 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in general. So we're looking forward to this race. This is going to be a really good race. Got a few really interesting participants in this one, especially in terms of ones who could possibly win gold. Looking forward to this one, though. I'm expecting a pretty fast time. Weather's looking pretty damn good for Eugene, as I talked about with the men's marathon. I think the temperature should be in the mid-70s on Sunday by 1 p.m. Pacific. We'll see. I think the high right now I'm looking at is around 80. But please ignore my dogs in the background. So we got most participants, of course. Here there's 11 of them. In general, I count that right. Yeah, 11. So, of course, you got the legend over here to your right. Of course, if you didn't watch my men's marathon picks, go ahead and watch it. I do explain there to where I'm making these videos more interesting in terms of kind of adding some stuff to the overall video and whatnot, the PowerPoint, making it more intriguing, drawing more interest, of course, with it. But, of course, let's get started. Joshua Cheptegei is the first athlete I want to talk about. He hasn't ran the 10,000 this year. He did run the 5,000 back in late May at the promotional 5,000 meter meet part of the Diamond League meet in Eugene. Ran 12:58 basically. Of course, he's always a threat to win a race. Of course, he's just so powerful as a runner. Of course, he's the world record holder. He's the defending world champion from 2018, but of course ran the world record in 26:11 in Valencia in 2020. I think I got that location right. I'm not sure, but if that's wrong, correct me on that in the comments. But Cheptegei, of course, a threat to win, become the fourth athlete in history to be a back-to-back world champion in the 10,000. Mo Farah, I just literally looked at the damn names. Mo Farah is one of the three that has done it. One of the three athletes that has done it, so it'll come back to me later, I think, but who knows? It's all right. It's whatever. His Ugandan teammate, Jacob Kiplimo, he's the world record holder right now in the half marathon, 57:31. He's ran 26:33 high from last year. Kiplimo is also another powerful runner. He is just so strong. He has such world-class strength that very few runners have, especially when it comes to the longer distances. Kiplimo will be a star in the marathon, I will tell you that right now. I can feel it coming from like a mile away. Once he kind of transitions towards the marathon, if he decides to do that. Some runners kind of, just say, hey, I think I'm happy where I'm at in my career and call it a day. But next one's Grant Fisher. Grant Fisher's really come about in the last few years. If out of the U.S. athletes, Grant Fisher, in my opinion, has the best chance to medal. Grant Fisher's ran 26:33. I think that's like the 7th fastest 10,000 of all time. I mean, Grant Fisher is just incredible. I've been following his career for years. He has the American record. He is a special athlete from the United States, of course, of the USA. And I think Grant Fisher is only getting started his career. He's only 20. He's only a year older than me, which is crazy. His birthday is literally 11 days after mine. Mine's on April 4th. His is the 15th. He was born in 97, of course. I'm looking forward to see what he does throughout the rest of his career. His Bowerman Track Club teammate, Muhammad Ahmed, has the Canadian record. They both ran their PR in the same race. Ahmed has ran 26:34 low. Ahmed is a very dangerous runner too, but just like Grant Fisher, they're both capable of closing the last bit of a race really fast. Ahmed, though, tried to take it away, try to basically run with the race, or should I say, try to basically win the 10,000 in the Olympics, but he kind of tried to go for it too early, and he ended up backfiring on him, I should say. So Ahmed almost medaled in the Olympics last year in 10,000, but didn't quite come close to doing it. I think he medaled in the 5,000, I'm not sure, but definitely a chance to win gold. But Muhammad Ahmed's a 5,000 meter specialist, especially. Salman Barega of Ethiopia, he might also be the favorite to win this race besides Cheptegei, in my opinion, because Barega is just freaking incredible. Like in the last couple of years, Barega has really flown under the radar, like just has been almost unstoppable at times. Like this guy, he has such a lethal kick. That's what had him win Tokyo last year. He ran like a 54-second last lap, albeit everyone ran a little slower because of the heat and humidity. Barega has had slight bit of trouble this year, but he did he basically made a roundabout, won the Ethiopian 10,000 meter trials in 26:44, which is a personal best. He won the trials last year, 26:49. So Barega moving in the right direction time-wise. Barega is just a freaking amazing athlete. Like he's just so damn strong. I don't know how to explain it. His other teammate Tadis Worku, he hasn't had a lot of world stage experience, so this is going to be a major. This will be the biggest race of his life by far, most likely. But he is the under 20 world champion or under 20 champion, the 3,000 from last year. But he has run an amazing 26:45 high. And the same with Eric Gowie. All three of these guys made personal bests at the Ethiopian 10,000 meter trials, which is held in Hengelo not too long ago. Eric Gowie is, you know what? Eric Gowie might be the biggest dark horse this race because Eric Gowie is a runner that can, like, boom, he can turn it on just like that in an instant. If you watched him race the 5,000 in Eugene back on May 28th, he absolutely just dropped the field, and he ended up running that last mile in like a, I think it was like a 4:10 mile or 4:05 mile. He ran that last mile so damn fast. Clocked 12:50 in the 5,000. Eric Gowie since New Year's Eve last year has been like on a tear. I mean, he could definitely win gold. I know he's young, but he can definitely win gold. We're gonna see though. His teammate Barega, man, I'll tell you what, Ethiopia is just loaded again. Just like the Olympics last year in the 10,000. Jack Rayner of Australia, he not only holds the Oceania record, but the Australian record as well in the 10,000, 27:15 mid, which is a very, very respectable time. Rayner could be on the could medal. It depends. He will have to run a lifetime best again, but you never know what can happen. Different thing. Sometimes we don't expect some certain things to happen in a race that ends up happening like a much slower race. I expect this race to be quick. Like I said, I'll kind of give my thought on what the winning time could be. I'm not going to put times in the medalist predictions, of course. That's too much. That's practically, it's hard to do that, especially considering you never know like what's going to really go down with like what the option of each runner want, like what the runners want to go with. Like want more tactics, or are we going to kill everybody with their speed? Sean McGorty of the USA, he's basically. He's ran quick in the 5,000. I think he ran for Stanford. I can't recall. I didn't really read up much on him, but Sean McGorty has run 27:18. He's 6'4", which is another noticeable thing about him. But McGorty, I could see him being towards the front. I could see him being closer to the front earlier in the race, but I do not see him medaling, most likely. Tom Samuel of Eritrea, 27:20. He's noticeable because he's only 18 years old. That's why I made a noticeable participants list. He's only 18 years old, and he's running 27:20. So, you know, he's going to be... Same with McGorty. I think he'll be closer to the front. I don't know if he'll hang around in the end, though, because... Yeah, it's going to be kind of one of those races. Yeah, it is how it is. Patrick Dever of Great Britain, 27:23. He won the NCAA 10,000 meter title last year, 27:41. He barely beat Connor Mance. We might possibly be talking about Connor Mance later next week in the 5,000. I didn't even realize he made the team, actually, in the 5,000 meters with the U.S. So, all right, with that out of the way, this is a really talented field. I mean, this was extremely difficult to predict, actually. This was actually way harder than I thought because, you know, you definitely have potential for upsets in this one. Eric Gowie can win this race. Worku can win this race. Kabwimo could win. Grant Fisher could upset the Ugandans. I think it would be technically considered an upset just because of the Ugandans and Ethiopian success in this distance. That's where the upset part of it comes from, not time-wise, because Fisher's so capable of definitely running under 27 again. So let's get to the medalists, shall we? I went for it, and I picked Fisher to bronze. I'm not kidding. I really feel like Fisher, he finished 5th in Tokyo in the 10,000. Fisher, I think he's going to be right freaking there, and I think he's going to hang on the medal. And I do think he could run under 27 minutes again. Silver medalist, I'm going to go Selman Barega. I know it seems like a safe option. I had him originally winning this race, but I ended up backtracking on that just a little bit. I came close to putting Eric Gowie here too. I mean, I swear I'm telling you, like there the top three you can just swap and whatnot. I kind of want a safer route. I hate doing the safer route because it makes it a little less interesting. I like with the men's 800 last year. I kind of went for it a little bit, and hey, I almost got it all right. So with the top three, except I got my gold medalist wrong, of course. But yeah, I kind of ended up sticking a little bit on the safer side. I mean, bronze medalist Grant Fisher, a slight risky pick, but then again, it ain't really a risky pick considering how talented he is. I got Cheptegei actually retaining his title. I don't know why. It's hard to bet against the world champion, okay? It's going to be like the same thing with Mukhtar Edris in the 5,000, but that 5,000 is going to be ridiculous. I don't know. That's going to be even harder than this one. But like, it's hard to bet against like world champions in general because they're gonna fight like hell to retain their title. Here's the thing: I see like 5 potential winners here at least. But yeah, again, I kind of went the safer route. But you know, like in later videos, I'm gonna probably be taking some risks in later videos for sure. Picking. I mean, yesterday was a risk with how I did it a little bit, slightly, albeit a little slightly. But you have to watch to find out. I'm not telling you though. But I appreciate you guys watching. The next event I will be predicting is the men's 100 meters. Again, I'm going to be doing the semis. I'm going to be predicting the semis and then predicting the finals because I want you guys to have a little bit of time to see what my thoughts are with it because the semis and the finals are within 2 hours of each other on Saturday night, and tomorrow night on Friday night is the 100 meter heats. So I want to have you guys get at least a day to see my thoughts on it and whatnot. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this stuff. Like and subscribe if you are new. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Peace.